Yeah, I think we're good to go. So, welcome to the GenCFO Awards shortlist announcement. We have had a fantastic journey to get here today. We have had so many nominations. Thank you very much for everybody who put their nominations in. It was overwhelming how many people put nominations in. And I'd just like to say this is a shortlist announcement. So, congratulations to everybody who put a nomination in, first of all. Not everyone has made it to the shortlist, obviously, but there was not a bad nomination that we received. I think everybody kind of gets the concept that the Gen CFO community is promoting, and we saw it come through in every single nomination. So, first of all, thank you to everyone who put the nominations in, and give yourself a pat on the back before we get to the list. And also, make sure you come along on the night on the 19th of June, and we might have an offer for you at the end because it really is about celebrating together. And if you put a nomination in, I'm sure you will still feel the love on the night all the same. So, look, the Gen CFO Awards celebrate accounting and finance leaders and teams, risk takers, change makers, people who are trying to innovate within the CFO organization. These people are embracing change. They're challenging the status quo, which is what Gen CFO community is all about. And we want to shine a light on all of these unsung heroes under the CFO in business and in industry. Now, on the night, it's going to be action packed, ton of energy. It's at the Ministry of Sound. It's a world class venue, but also from a people perspective, you're going to get a lot of authenticity. You're going to get a lot of well deserved recognition, and it really is where peers celebrate peers, which is so important to what we do as a community. Who's it for? Well, it's for CFOs, it's for finance leaders, it's for finance teams, but across all sectors, whether it's Jaguar Land Rover or OnlyFans, you have to wait and see whether you're on the shortlist, or large enterprise or SME. We want to celebrate everybody who is aligned to Gen CFO's mission, which is to really challenge the status quo and to make change as a community, not a set of individuals. So buckle up. We're going to run through this now. And as I said, apologies if I get any names wrong. That is definitely not my intention, but it might happen. Right. Let's go. So the shortlist. And first of all, what I was going to say is I'm not going to explain what the categories are, and I'm obviously not going to explain the nominations now, but just to let you know that everybody is innovating, is trying to make change, is really leaning into doing things differently and taking on a few risks. So I just want to make sure that that is clear before we go into the actual categories. So the shortlist. So the way that the shortlist has been pulled together, we literally had close to a couple of hundred nominations. It's been reviewed. It's been sort of assessed on various different levels: impact of people, impact of technology, impact overall. And then we have now reduced it down to 102 nominees across 16 awards. So let's start. So this is the Rising Hero in Finance for SMEs. So well done, Dexter Dobson, Hannah Standing, Ross Aird, Dima Riziev, Suranjinder Mohammed, Amina Dove, and for Enterprise, Ihisham Sanvardi, Rob Whitmore, Carrie Thompson, Christina Stamati, Emma Reynolds. Now on to the finance leader of the year. And you will see international categories coming through here as well. So SME, Richard O'Donnell. Susie Hart. Claire Elliott. Tony Morelli. Mark Hobbs. Bradley Channer. And for Enterprise, Gurjit Bagri. I hope you're all cheering as we go, by the way. Atif Hafiz. Christina Williams. Vinay Handa. Dominic Hawkes. Joe Selwood. Rajiv Chandra. Mohammed Ahmed. And now onto the international categories, and it's great to see these coming through. So Michael Keys. Ryan Biscoff. Collins Mazambi. Shadeb Sakil Mostafa. And Rakil Faiz Mohammed Ikrama. Now, onto Finance Team of the Year. The big ones. So, fantastic to see OnlyFans in there. Well done, Lee. Tropic. These are all SME. Pet Lab Co. Power Sheds. I've seen those Power Sheds. They're fantastic, by the way. Sanctuary Housing Association. Keep up, Chris. Park Dean Resorts. EG on the Move. So he moved on to Enterprise now. AXA Partners UK and I. Kindred Group PLC. Onclusive Group. Poundland. Jaguar Land Rover. And Amex GBT, Global Business Travel. Now on to international. Dr. Okta. Everphone. Hugo Boss AG. Siemens Energy. TMD Friction Services, GmbH. Greencore Group PLC. I'm sure you agree, fantastic companies and some brilliant nominations already coming in. So this is Resource of the Year. So Excel Off the Grid. It's worth saying that a lot of these people offer their resources for free, which is why they're particularly coming through. So that was Full Stack Modeler. We've got Excel Plus, Maven Analytics. You may know some of these. And Excel Dictionary. Transformation of the Year, where the teams have gone big. Right, SME, Net Support, MPB, Dimensions MWK Limited, Innovara Group, Secret Escapes, and Enterprise Now, Babcock International Group, RM Education, NHS Shared Business Services, previous winner, Amy, and Elf's NHS, a division of NHS, Liberty Global, Octopus Energy, SSE PLC. This is a really competitive category, actually. Government finance function, Amazon. Brilliant. Financial shared services of the year. It's a new category for us this year. So enterprise, we've got NHS, Freightline Group, Emphasis, NHS Shared Services, Radius, EG Group, and then from the international point of view, Alltech Inc., Hugo Boss AG, Onclusive Group, Statista, Greencore Group PLC. Again, fantastic. Excellent to see so many amazing names coming through there. Now, this social media is part of our world now, so well done to Mohamed Roald, Andrew Gregol Inich, who's doing a fantastic job with the Excel World Cup. Let me just go back, sorry. Quick. I don't want anyone to be missed out. So Emma Cheapaw, who's the Excel Dictionary. Lots on TikTok, I think. And Giles Mail for a fantastic video I saw. And Mark Proctor doing loads of great stuff on YouTube. Again, social media resources available. Influential Woman of the Year for the UK, Rachel Hewitt. Usha Ganeshan, Andrelika Ajierski, Sarah Ashby, Shivi Jain, Katrina Williams, Amrit Bashra, Kirsty Beck, Deepa Mishri. Okay, fantastic to see so many great women leaders coming through. And we've got an international category this year as well. Harriet Loeffel, Mei Xu, Dr. Veronica van Hoos Rottenberg, Helen Calder, Petra Winkleman, Simone Carsten, and that is it. I'm just going to quickly pause there. So, look, as you can see, thank you for sticking with that. That was probably quite painful, and I did trip up on a few of the names. But as you can see, I mean, mind-blowing. Like an outstanding group of people there. An outstanding, number of companies involved, and I couldn't be prouder of everybody who is on the shortlist. So first of all, well done to everybody who's on the shortlist, and we really look forward to seeing you on the night. Everyone will be contacted now, and as I said at the very start, and I genuinely mean this, there was not a bad nomination that was put forward. So if you're not on the shortlist, then condolences, but please celebrate everybody who is, because as I said, GenCFO is a community. It's a community first. We're not an events company. We're not a publisher. We're not an institution. We're really just trying to create a third space for people to come together who want to challenge the status quo and who want to do that as a community. And I hope you can see that it's very much coming to life with the GenCFO Awards. Last but not least, I just wanted to thank our partners and our sponsors for the event. These things do not happen without, early support from people like the ACCA. And we now have partnered up with AICPA and SEMA, plus the sponsors on the night who are category sponsors, all help make it a fantastic event and make it happen. So again, very, very last, I did mention that there would be an offer to people, whether you're on the list or not. Tickets are open now. Tickets are on sale now. So it's the actual event is on the 19th of June. It's at the Ministry of Sound in London. We are really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a fantastic night. And for the next 7 days, pretty sure it's 7 days, the early bird ticket is still available. I think it's about sort of 50% off at this stage. So go and buy your ticket. You can Google GENCFO Awards. It has its own website. You can buy a ticket through there. And I think the early bird, like I said, is running for another week or so. But jump on it now, and then you won't miss out. So look, like I said, thanks very much for tuning in. It's been great to be able to do this live to everybody via LinkedIn, where I probably met half of you. And very best of luck on the night. Let the judging begin. Take care.